and On the Mark goes forward. The Lexus of Perth Handicap Field stands. Red lights on. First of 7, rail 17 with a cutaway. On Plain Air, the short price favourite here in the first for the day racing. Caught them beautifully On the Mark. Just drifting back a little with another strike soon after the start. Oscar Charlie and On Plain Air the first to go. Pike's going to allow Oscar Charlie to cruise to the lead for Noski and now goes to the front here by a length and a half On Plain Air. Magnachine running third, another strike next. On the Mark is back last of the quintet. 600 from home. They head down the side of the track and Oscar Charlie leads the way. The former New South Wales galloper. A little over a length, the Hot Pot trailing it up, running second On Plain Air. And then another strike down on the inside. It occupies third spot from Magnachine. On the Mark has got the task in front of it on balancing for the run home. By the 350, On Plain Air makes its move, comes out after Oscar Charlie. Another strike is going as well as them though, and has got right up on the inside to go to the lead now. Another strike, 120 to go, another strike in front. On Plain Air. On the Mark is hurtling down the outside, but it's a solid first up win by another strike. Another strike is one from On the Mark. On Plain Air, lovely run On the Mark. In behind the Magnachine, fading out of it to run fourth, and fifth and last Oscar Charlie in a disappointing performance. Another strike. Strikes early in the campaign, number 1. 1,000 metres on paper look probably on the shorter side, but without the trial has been produced very forward, fit first up, beating On the Mark. Fabulous run from last of the 5. On Plain Air and a long way back Magnachine. Another strike. It was 850 there, sent around as the each way charts in the race really on the strength of it. In the money at 5 of 8, but first up today, whilst most considered maybe the 1,000 on the shorter side, has driven right up on the cutaway section inside Oscar Charlie and On Plain Air, and always looked as though it had them covered in the last furlong of the race. Home in 59.17, 34.24, indicating here that the track might be just a little better than a soft 6, and a half a length and a short head are the official margins. Owned by Richard Farris, D.H. Deeks, a Sessions gelding. They love a bit of giving the ground, the Sessions. Out of Ballistic Mist, trained by Lulu Ciani and ridden by Jason Whiting. Second placing will go the way of number 8, On the Mark, by Shooting to Win from B Charm for owner trainer Bonnie Stokes, Chris Nicol, and On Plain Air by Universal Ruler from Alpio Mai, Willie Pike, Grant and Alana Williams. So the interim placings are 1, 8, 6, 7, 1, 8, 6 and 7 here on return after the opening event. Another strike second victory from 9, 2 wins, 4 seconds from those 9 career runs. Looks set for a nice campaign. Race 2, the Amelia Park Plate over the 1,000 next. 7, Salsa Smash comes out there, and a field of 14 to do battle at 1:49. In the meantime, let's go downstairs and Lockie Taylor joining us in the enclosure.
Thanks, Darren. I'm now joined by a winning trainer in Lou Luciani. Lou, really stylish win that. What were your expectations coming into today, first up at the 1,000?
Oh, look, the horse is going pretty good, and he's a pretty smart horse. He's a pretty handy horse, so you know it's we're probably one. We never sort of never big gauge at lookers at the market and all that sort of stuff, but. It's just maybe a word of advice for all you young guys in the media and the press that there's a lot of things that you can't do anymore when you get old, but training horses isn't one of them.
He was 67 days between runs coming into today. Clearly he didn't have long off behind the scenes.
No, he had 3 or 4 weeks off and just started stepping up pretty quick. We just wanted to race him in this next 2 or 3 months to take advantage of the West Speed. So.
Is that the plan from here on in? Do you keep him at the 1,000 or are you keen to stretch him out now?
Oh no, I think he's probably up to a 14 is his best distance.
Nice way to start the day, well done.
Thank you.
There's Lou Luciani after the win of another strike, and here's Jason Whiting catching up with Scotty.
Fishy, he hasn't had long off, and that's a nice way to return.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, he's 1,000. We always thought it might be a bit short of his best, but he was actually travelled nice around and kicked well.
And with the cutaway at the top of the home straight, didn't have to go around a horse.
Yeah, I was always thinking that. I sort of thought I'd be sort of box seat, you know, back behind him somewhere, but knowing there's a cutaway today, I was happy just to wait for that and see what the horse had under me.
Speaking of waiting for things, it looks like Graham Ballantyne's been trying to find the right race for He's Got the Safe and find a nice barrier, but he hasn't been able to.
No, he even threw a nom in for this Saturday and he still drew 12 or something, so that's about 4 noms now for outside barriers. So, I mean, he's a horse what's pleased at the trials, but yeah, so, you know, you're going to need a lot of luck from out there.
Best of luck, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Jason Whiting combining with Lou Luciani and another strike to take out the Lexus of Perth handicap.
With YouTube Music Premium,